Hi, this is Jason Alexander. Have you ever thought about doing a podcast? Well, if so, for a limited time, I will be able to do commercials for your podcast. Again, this is Jason Alexander. Yada, 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 yada.
Well, thank you to our sponsor, whatever Jason Alexander was talking about, the commercial. But anyway, it's pretty cool that a personal celebrity such as Jason Alexander was able to open up for the Random Green podcast. Yes, the Random Green podcast, as you know, is becoming a major hit across the planets. In fact, the cosmos, Interstellar, throughout the Milky Way galaxy, towards the end of the Milky Way galaxy. They're listening live, believe it or not. And it's becoming so big, the Random Green podcast. I'm going to have to expand. But you know what? I told the powers that be, I'm going to do it for a while. I'm going to see how it works. I'm going to see that I continue to make these podcasts because look, the individuals want to hear me, and they tune into my podcast, they tune into my videos. Random Green is a household name, and obviously with the podcast, and every time I get a podcast, everybody benefits. The economy picks up. In fact, the national deficit has throughout the entire world. There's no national deficit now that the economy is solved after how well and how successful my channel is and how successful my podcast have become. It's just amazing how the revenue it draws in. The revenue is amazing, and it all goes to you guys. You started. You know who you are. You individuals know who you are who started with me on this channel, this journey where I was able to really, truly get the videos uploaded, 1 billion views within the matter of 10 minutes. And then this podcast, I've been doing this podcast for about 14 months, 15 months, something like that. And it's really taken off in this podcast business. And I'm like I say, without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it. You truly are amazing. You truly will be. I'm at a loss for words how awesome you guys really are. I could start my own. A lot of podcasts start their own Patreon account so people could support the podcast channel or their podcast. And at the Random Green headquarters, the one person that's doing is behind the scenes is me. And I'm not bragging or anything, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot of effort, and without you guys, it would never have been possible. Who would have thought? Within a matter of 14 months, I would already have over 700 septuagentillion number of listeners throughout the cosmos, and throughout the galaxies, throughout the multiverses, it's unbelievable. And again, this podcast has really taken off, and I told, of course, Jason Alexander is going to get a lot of money for this because every time he gets on here, he gets for his like at least $7 billion, at least. I think every word he gets is at least $7 billion, and it's really amazing. Like I say, the national debt throughout the entire planet has been solved, and again, it's all to you guys, and thank you very much. And I'm so glad that the Random Green podcast has really taken off, and it's been so amazing. Thank you very much.